you don't want to be eating first. Necessarily, and I think the mood from them will dampen too much.
I go the other way. I suggest you combine all three. You eat your steak whilst watching You Walking Dead and receiving the second part of Steak and VJ Day. Just do it all in a
My mum listens to this podcast.
Do it to the very end.
Well, I hope she doesn't this week or the start.
Yes. I don't have any more to add on Mike. I do have a couple of questions. Right. If you want to get in touch with the show and tell us off for anything we've said, if you're Mark's mum, or in any way contribute, there are a number of ways that you can do that. If you want to follow us on Twitter, where do the nice people go, Mark?
At Super League Pod on Twitter, facebook.com/Super League Pod on Facebook. We're touching 300 likes, which is way below where we want to be, but
Yeah, certainly by comparison to the Twitter likes.
Yeah. Massive drop off. So why aren't people following us? I don't know, but get on that. And also, the blogs are still up at superleaguepod.blogspot.co.uk.
Yes.
Then email is superleaguepod@gmail.com if you've got something a bit more lengthy and obscure to tell us about. And that's pretty much how you get in touch, Tom.
That's it. Okay, so we'll see you next week.
Do we want to talk about charity first before we go?
Oh, the training's going really well. And actually, yes, I got an email from the people at Refuge over the week, which was a massive surprise and an amazing boost as well. They've offered me all sorts of advice on how to kind of get the word out there a little bit more, and a fundraising pack and stuff that they've posted out to me when I responded to the email. I'm also getting my own Refuge running jersey, running vest. So, me in a giant pink running vest for charity.
Cool.
So, thanks so much to those guys.
I got a run in at the weekend.
Did you?
And I'm fucked.
You'll be right.
But
the size of you, a couple of weeks and you'll be smoking me.
Well, on Sunday morning I went to get my car back, so I ran from Kirkham to Lytham.
Right.
To get my car back.
It's not unimpressive. That's quite a run.
5.3 miles it was. About halfway, I remembered that when I used to run quite a lot, I used to wear a support on my right knee because the outside sort of ligaments strain a bit, especially on like the stupid cambered pavements you get where you end up with one leg not landing not level every single time. So that got in my way a bit. But my main motivation was to run the first 3 miles faster than what you've been doing yours in recently. So I did the first 3 miles in 26.5 minutes.
Right, okay, well I was at 27, so I've got a bit of work to do over the next couple of days to get under that then, haven't I?
Yeah.
We'll see how we do.
But good stuff.
Yeah, no, it's nice to keep each other motivated, absolutely. Okay, we'll see you next time for episode 93 of your podcast, the Super League Pod.
Have you ever wanted to play with the greats of Rugby League? In front of a crowd? In a stadium? Well, on the 2nd of April, you can do just that at the Whitebank Stadium, Oldham. In the first Roughheads Cup, a limited contact rugby league tournament filled with former ex-professionals and internationals and open to social rugby league players. So don't worry if you're not in the best of shape. And if you don't fancy playing, well, come along and watch. There's an Easter market that takes place at 1 o'clock and you just donate on the gate. Players are asked to arrive at 1:45. The tournament kicks off at 1:30. For more information, ring Graham on 0757 215 1523. That number again is 0757 215 1523.